Okay, guys, it's time for me to do the ice castle. Is what the hell. I've been playing this music in the background on my videos, and I've had a couple people ask me about it, so... Well, they haven't really asked me about it, they just commented on it saying, you must really like that music. It's like, yeah, I guess so. So, this isn't it. I'm gonna get to it in a second here. Just gonna work our way through this. Oh, boy. The AC just clicked on. Something tells me it's gonna be a hot one today. I'm trying to do this in under 10 minutes. I don't know if I'll get to, but... I did it before, I did it in 9 minutes, but it was so annoying. Like, the boss music in this game is so annoying, so... I think that's a little too loud. I might need to turn that down. So you can't even hear what I'm saying. Like that episode of Beavis and Butthead where he's like, turn it down, damn it, and he keeps turning it up because the music kicks ass, you know? And then you can't even hear what's going on. Well, dude, you guys just aren't going to let me get by, are you? You must be the police of this area or something. Yeah, speaking of which, I had this dream last night that I was in an episode of Lost, and I was getting attacked by the others. Or like the others were coming to get us, and I had to ride away on this elephant or something, and I was so scared that they were going to get me on the way out. I had to get off the island, and there was a way for me to, but... I can't even remember. It's like... Oh, let's not be doing what we did the first time now. Yeah, the problem with the music in this is all the sound effects in the game are borrowed from one of the music voices. So anytime one of the sound effects happens, it has to take away from the music to make it happen. So. Yeah. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm not talking, man, I tell you. This is going to be so boring, but I don't know. I think I might have turned it down a little too far. You can't hear nothing now. It's like, you can't hear nothing! Okay. Anyway, yeah, that dream scared the crap out of me, though. It was so real. It was like I was really there. And the others were really coming, and I like, had the sickness and everything, and I was laying on the ground, and I had all these red scabs all over myself, and it was disgusting. It was really weird. Because I actually really thought I was going to die in that dream. I thought they were going to get me. I thought Ben was going to come get me. He was going to capture me, and he was going to take me away. He was going to make me get pregnant, and all this stuff. You wouldn't think a dream would be so real when you know, you've been spending the last year, 2 years of your life knowing that this is just a story. It's like, it's not real, it's only a story! Oops. We hit the wrong one there. There's no magic that works on those guys, except for light maybe, but you don't get that till later. I had to build up my Salamando this morning, because I forgot to do that. There's actually a really good offensive spell for the girl with Salamando, so it's worth it to build her up. She's got one called Fire Bouquet. And in addition to lowering the enemy's attack power, it also does damage to them. So. Hey, the AC clicked back off, that's good. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing here, I'm just kind of, It's like when I think about it, there's other great music in this game besides this, the music in the Empire is just outstanding. And the music in the Lofty Mountains, like, man, I've made more tapes with that music in the background. It takes me right back to summer of '94 every time I hear it. This is just generally a summery kind of game, with the exception of this one part, but, Alright, you know what? Forget this. Oh, crap. Oh, that's going to be real fun building that spell up, having to listen to that over and over again. This is taking too long. I'm going to have to use magic. Oh my god, I'm almost dead here. Better start paying attention. Alright, you guys, I'm sorry about this, but, guys gotta do what a guy's gotta do, Yeah, as much as I might talk about how great the music is in this game, truth is, it's got the worst boss music ever. Alright, one more time. Yeah, I know I'm cheating here, but oh well. Yeah, the damage you do with magic in this game is just ludicrous. Dude, you're not dead yet? You guys went down a lot faster the first time. Wait, here. start using the cure spells in a second here if I don't... You know, when my sister would imitate this music, she would be like... It was really funny. Because that's how it actually sounds. Oh, wait a minute. You guys aren't dead yet? I don't believe this. Wow, even when I'm cheating, I can't win. How about this? Oh, man. This cure spell is going on left and right. Okay, there we go. We got one of them. It's like those mummies in Castlevania. I got so excited when I beat one of them. If you even know what I'm talking about, you're crazy. Even Mary doesn't know what I'm talking about there. And that's Castlevania 1, the end of the 3rd level. You fight these 2 mummies. And I rented the game like the first one. I was a kid. And it was really an awesome game, and it still is. But I remember that I had to take the game back before I could ever beat those mummies. So then I rented it another time a few months later, and I went back and I did beat them. And I was at school, and I remember walking across the playground, and I was telling Chris Long, I beat the mummies, and I expected him to be so excited he didn't care. And it's just like, what the heck? So that was the beginning of what would become a long series of me being the only one who cares. Okay, check this out. You want to talk about sad. When I was younger, we rented Super Mario Bros. 2, right? And I videotaped myself playing it on the VCR. And at one point in the game, when I was fighting Mouser, I beat him and then died at the same time. So it's like he died and I died at the same time, and the door appeared while I was flying off the screen, you know, because how Mario flies off the screen when he dies. And so I was watching it on the VCR, you know, watching the tape of myself playing, and I got to that part where I died at the same time as I beat Mouser, and I was sitting there laughing at the TV screen, hoping somebody would walk in and wonder what I was laughing at so they could see what I had done on that game, because that was the only way I could impress anybody. And it's like, my whole life I've tried to impress people with these stupid video games. It's probably even what I'm doing now, I don't know. But that's what I do. I can just picture myself sitting there all alone in the living room, watching a videotape of myself playing Super Mario Bros. 2 and going, ha 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 ha, just waiting, you know, hoping somebody would hear it and walk in out of curiosity and say, what are you laughing at? And then I'd show them, you know, and I get to show them that I'd killed Mouser at the same time as I died, and they'd be all fascinated by it. This is Santa Claus, by the way, this guy that I'm fighting. I don't feel like messing around with this, because these weapons don't work on these guys very well. There. Piece of cake. I know you don't believe me when I say that's Santa Claus. It is. You were worried about this. Man, I was almost dead there. Never did cure myself. Just like on the other one, I wasn't paying attention. I was too busy telling that story about Super Mario Bros. 2. Every time I think about that, I just like, it's God, you know. Like, it's pretty hard to convince even me how sad my life is, but that's sad. See, here we go. Santa Claus. Rudolph, Master, Santa Claus, you alright? Oh, Rudolph, sorry to have worried you. I'm fine now. I turned into Frost Gigas because kids just no longer believed in me. When mana fades, kids lose their hopes and dreams. I wanted so badly to bring back all of their dreams. Then I heard that mana trees go instantly and become huge. I set off to find a mana seed thinking I could grow a huge Christmas tree. But it was the seed that changed my body and turned me into that monster. If the power of mana is abused, it can be very dangerous. Here, take the fire seed. You need it, right? Got the fire seed. Yay. Okay. This is ridiculous. I'm turning this off now. Bye.